Hi, I'm Mike of Near Enough Dice. This is Minecraft. In the base, and head off to the Nether. Hello. Whoop. Laggy lag. I need to put some stairs down here because jumping up and down is really dull. But pretty much all the materials, all the blocks and stuff that could be gathered in the last little while have all gone into making the zombie pigman trap. Spawner debris. So there's been none left over the stairs, so nothing's been done about that. And I kind of need to have a think also about what kind of stairs do I want. Do I want just any old stairs? Do I want do I want to be a particular colour? Do I want like stone brick stairs, or do I want nether stairs? They look quite nice. I quite like because the walls are going to be netherrack. I quite like the look of nether brick stairs against netherrack walls. So that's a thought. And netherrack. There's always more netherrack, so I can just get that, bake it. Bricks. I'm running out of food a lot. Interesting. Well, I just wonder whether I'm just getting low sustainability food. Anyway, so we are going above the nether. Here we are. Work has been proceeding on the trap. It's not really a trap, the spawner thing. XP farm, Pigman farm. It's a farm, that's what it is. Farmy farm. Up we go, tum-ti-tum. Into the dark. Eventually we'll start to see the huge circle of, there we go, just beginning to come out the gloom. Looking a bit strange because we made it out of various bits. I've had some help on this. I haven't placed every single block with my own fair hands. Had quite a bit of help, that's quite cool. So the floor is now done-ity done. And the roof, or the upper floor, is well over halfway done. There's a few gaps, and there's quite a bit of it not a few gaps in it. But, whoa. Ghasts are so. Where is this being coming from? No, died. I've cut down. It used to be the pillar would go up all the way up to here, because when I originally built this, I literally just built up right up to the absolute top, but that's not necessarily more. Put a chest here with lots of arrows. That's from my skelly farm and bows. Because if you want to trigger the trap, you need to hit one of these with something, and a bow is quite a good idea. And also, you just get the ghasts, and you want to shoot the ghasts with things. I'm going to have to roof this over probably with glass, this section here, because then I don't, if I build another floor or just wall this over with glass, stuff like that. Make myself ghast proof, because ghasts are really annoying. Cut back these walkways, because these walkways used to go all the way across, just like this one. Cut those back. I've also put a fence there, and this is for a specific thing. Right down below, in order essentially to get down quickly, you can just go down the ladder, it's fine. But there's a spawn block trampoline down the bottom, which is fine. Which means you can just walk off these blocks here, and you'll just fall, and you hit the trampoline, and you bounce, and it's enormously fun. But the problem is that the zombie pig persons will occasionally just walk off the edge, like I thought that one was about to. But sometimes they'll just walk off the edge without any help. I mean, I put these trapdoors down not just so that I've got a choice. I can, make a bridge and go across. But in theory, when you're making a farm like this, you generally need to I'm going. We've got 2 to deal with. Great. Oh, this is great. And they're disappearing as well. That's great. That's just great. Thank you. Basically, when you make a trap like this, very often what you do is you put these down because they count as solid blocks, right? As far as the pathfinding is concerned, those are solid blocks, and that means that the beasties will think that they are perfectly capable of walking on them, and then they can't because they're not. In fact, you put the trapdoor down, so they fall. They do that, right? But the thing is, these guys are idiots, and they'll just walk off space. And I'm not making them do anything. I'm just sitting here. I haven't annoyed them. There you go. There's one just falling off into space for no good reason at all. And the problem is, if they fall off there's a chance that they'll end up on the trampoline and not die. Which is generally, that's not a problem in normal terms. The problem is, if I activate these guys now and I upset them and they all start swarming and they all start dying, if there are zombie pigmen on the bottom of the trampoline who aren't dead, they will be activated and they'll be angry at me and they will murder me on my way down, which would be annoying. We've also cut back some of the roof. Some of the ceiling hasn't been done yet. But we've cut back the ceiling because originally it was right above these blocks here, just went to the exact same space. But we discovered that this 2-block gap here isn't enough. Because what will happen is, when we activate them, all the ones on the top spawning surface here, some of them, if they come off the roof and it was exactly on top of this, will have just enough momentum to get onto the walkway. So either it's going to cut back the walkway, but in 1.8.9 you can't build trapdoors on empty space. You have to have they have to attach to a block. That's changing in 1.9, which is out already actually. But we're not. This server hasn't changed yet. So if I wanted to I couldn't bring the walkway back because that would, I can't have a 3 wide, 3 long chain of trapdoors. So I just cut back the blocks here. So here we go. I've also put some stairs in there to get to the ceiling. It doesn't seem to really help that much. They will just cheerfully, go away. I'm in the middle of a thing. But there we go. There they are, just kind of rushing to their death. There seem to be at least approximately enough of a spawning surface that more get generated and get annoyed, and that is just constant. So I don't particularly have to do anything. I don't know, this seems like they will just keep going on pretty much forever. I don't know, I keep coming over here like it's important. I don't know if I want to be off to one side or what. Oh, right. I had the arrows selected and not the bow. Yeah, so theoretically, as long as that keeps happening, I'm just going to have zombie pig persons falling from the sky forever. And I can pretty much turn it off anytime I want, just by jumping off. And hitting going to the trampoline, going to that at the bottom. Hopefully now that fence there has stopped them from gathering on the slime trampoline. That's the other reason why I cut these back, so that they will all fall into one place. And not, because before they would fall off that one, and that one, and that one, and they all end up in different places. But now they'll all end up in the same place. Now this is getting a bit ridiculous. And of course I can't harvest the ghast bits and pieces that I've been getting. So there might be ghast tears that I can't get access to. I don't know if that... Something weird is going on. It's possible that it's because it's actually above the actual height of the game that it's kind of confused about whether or not it's even existing. They keep winking in and out of existence, which is very weird. And then they don't actually shoot me, so... Right, things are getting a bit slow. So I've just managed to kill myself. So, yeah, excellent. That was good. Things were getting a bit laggy there. Which is actually why I fell off. I probably had hit a particular threshold. There's just too much stuff. And of course that managed to screw me up to the... Oh, you can... Oh, look at that. Frame it very low. And that managed to screw me up, and so I fell, and I could not get to the trampoline in time. Well, actually, no. I'm actually, in a way, kind of pleased, because I was on level 28. And you're not going to... I don't think you'd get quite the same effect for how much XP I have generated. Ooh, things going very slow. I think there were actually some zombie pig persons on the I think there were still some zombie pig persons on the trampoline, so I might not have succeeded in turning them off the way I want to. Things getting very laggy. No, doesn't look like there are any zombie pig persons. Right, so there's my gear on the trampoline because I didn't quite. Let's go to third person. Oh, look at that. So there's a little bit of an XP kind of thing there going on there. I'm going to grab my stuff off the trampoline. I'll get a few XP from that because that's the XP that you get for dying. You get like 5 or 6 levels or so. Just grab that stuff and make sure I pick it up. Ah, look at that. Already up to level 20. Everything's so slow. I hope I haven't broken the whole server. Hopefully I've just broken my own personal instance, because it seemed the closer I got to here, the better things got. Now I think things are getting better now. So over level 30. Oh my goodness, over level 30, and still look at that. Look at that. Right, I'm gonna start junking these swords because they're getting in the way of picking up my gear. Now I think I've got all my gear. Actually managed to leave some of it behind. Put that on, put that on, put that on, put that on. I got a spare. Why have I got a spare breastplate? I can't remember. I'm sure there's a good reason. That goes to slot 1, that goes to slot 2, that goes to slot 3, that's already in slot 4. And that goes to slot 5, that goes to slot 9, and I didn't put that in slot 5, put that to 4. So, oh my word! That took me to level 42. All in one go. And there's like a bazillion, and I've got several stacks. I'm trying to see if there's anything I want. Oh, there's okay. There you go. Any gold coin, any gold nuggets still in that lot? 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of gold nuggets. And it's all just gold swords now. Gold swords and meat. I will, in fact, we've got villagers now. So I don't know how many gold swords. I'll never know how many gold swords there are there. Oh, I'm hungry now. Grab some food. That is ridiculous! Let's get out of third person. Right, so wow. That went well, I have to say. That did pretty much what I wanted it to do. So there's 4 stacks of gold nuggets. So we're going to make that into gold bars. Ooh. There we go. So that's going to leave 6 over. Oh, I also got 50. I don't think I had those gold bars before. So that's going to turn to 43 gold bars, which I'm then going to turn into 4 gold blocks, which is how we store things here. Wow. Let's see if those gold. Why am I picking up gold swords? Gold swords are useless. They're just no use to man the beast. And yet, there you go. Picked up some more. Why I feel that that's a useful thing to do, I don't know. I'm probably going to set up a bin, you know, set up some lava and a dropper and all that kind of nonsense to get rid of all these gold swords. Because they are a menace. Look at them all. Trying to see if there's anything I've missed. I don't think so. I think I've got everything. So from scratch, okay, give or take a couple of levels, because you do, if you're on level 28 and you die, there is enough experience points around to get you up to level 5-ish, I think. 4-ish, 5-ish. But given that small amount, I mean, I was talking a little while those zombies were killing themselves. But that didn't take that long, and it got me up to level 42. I'm going to go with this is a successful zombie pigman trap. I'm very, very pleased with it. Hurrah. The only thing I need to watch out for when using it is that you do get that lag. And if you accidentally walk off the thing, because you're lagging, it's going to be very difficult to save yourself. So I've got 42 levels of experience to turn into enchantments. I've got most of my gear is already enchanted, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to make a whole bunch of enchanted books. I'm carrying 32. When did I have 32 books on me? I was looking for books earlier. I must have picked them up without thinking. Oh, well, never mind. I'm going to make me some enchanted books, is what I'm going to be doing. So while I do that and I listen to the glorious sound of gas making horrible noises, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe, and if you're enjoying these videos, come visit nearenougghdice.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. There are links in the description of the video. And until next time, dig for victory.